Can You Hand Me That Sandwich stars Nicolas Cage,
Yeah.
Phyllis Diller, Meryl Streep,
Abe
Vigoda, and Wadsworth the Great, who was a chimp.
Welcome to another episode of 3 Minute Critics. I'm Eric.
I am Tony. Today on 3 Minute Critics, we're reviewing a new Steven Soderbergh film.
New one.
Yes.
Do tell.
It was just made, and it's out on HBO Max, and it's called Let Them All Talk, rated R, starring Meryl Streep, Dianne Wiest, and Candice Bergen.
Wow,
what
that's
an amazing
triple threat right
cast.
there. Yeah, it is.
Eric, why don't you tell us a little bit about what this film is about?
Be happy to. A celebrated author, played by Meryl Streep, invites her two oldest friends, played by Candice Bergen and Dianne Wiest, on an ocean voyage across the pond to reconnect and possibly heal some old wounds.
Possibly.
Her nephew, played by Lucas Hedges, comes along to wrangle the ladies, and her literary agent, played by Gemma Chan, desperate to find out about her next book, attempts to use the nephew as a way inside the author's mind. Some stuff going on in here, stuff and things. Should we talk about the stuff and the things?
I think we should put 3 minutes on the clock.
Let's do that, as we always do. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. And Tony, let me ask you, your thoughts on Let Them All Talk?
I liked this film. I thought it was very interesting. You don't know where it's going.
That is true.
You don't quite have a sense of what. One of the things immediately that struck me was what Steven was doing with lighting. It was all, I don't know if you noticed, everything was amber. Every single interior shot.
I did not notice that.
Every single interior shot, whether they were at the offices, before they get on the boat, in the boat, everything was amber.
Setting a tone.
Hues of orange, yellow, and amber. And then when they're outside, everything is blue. Throughout the whole film.
Inside
and I thought
amber,
that was fascinating.
blue.
And you know, in this film, they didn't have a script.
They did not have a script, and interestingly, I did not know this either. They shot this in 8 days.
Which is excessively quickly.
It's very, very fast. But I don't think it was to the detriment of the film. I actually thought...
Did you like this film,
I really
Eric?
did.
I did too.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. Tell me why you liked it.
I liked it because there several reasons.
Okay, give me one.
I'll give you 3.
Okay.
Meryl, Candice, Dianne.
Okay.
And 2 more, Gemma and Lucas.
Yeah.
The 5 main characters
them all
in this.
Too.
Their relationships.
I also like the other author who played the mystery writer.
Oh yes, he was very good.
Too.
Yeah.
They had
great relationships.
Yep.
All of them have very definitive relationships. And I also really liked how this movie comes back around to familiar scenes again and again. The breakfast scene, the pool scene. You see a lot of these scenes go, but then they all have that little slight bit of difference to them each time you see it.
They do, and for a movie that's not scripted, they maintain tension. They maintain
Took the word right out of my mouth.
Motivation. Each character feels very motivated,
and some mystery. And there's a little bit of mystery in this.
And you're not quite sure what their motivations are, which is really good. And I felt like Candice Bergen really shined in this film. She was really interesting, really clear
very
as a
jilted.
character.
Yeah.
And I think she did a wonderful job. I mean, Dianne and Meryl too.
Let me jump in about Dianne Wiest though.
I love Dianne.
Who doesn't, right? She would love Dianne Wiest.
Yes.
Some of the shit that comes out of her mouth in this movie is brilliant.
She's very creative.
You will get totally blindsided by some of the lines in here.
She builds a really interesting character. But that's what I'm saying. All the characters are really interestingly well developed for a film that doesn't have a script. It's really fascinating how they managed to do that.
I think the little side story too with Karen and Tyler, with Gemma Chan and Lucas Hedges. It's just a very real, personable film. They have a real personable relationship between the two of them.
They do, and they build this tension too there, and you don't know what's going to happen with that relationship as well. Meryl really is amazing to me because she is able to be so specific in what she does with everything she says.
And she makes everybody on screen better. I think, when she's
almost
on, too.
Like she really is showing you the horn.
She's showing you the horn. I would love to find out what more you would, say about her, but it's really just the horn says it all.
The horn says it all. The horn says it all. So it's time now.
Time for?
To rate this film on a 5-star scale.
5-star scale or scale.
And Eric's going to start rating this film.
That was well put. I really enjoyed this. I think the fact that it was there was no script. I don't know. I think it was one of those where it gave the actors a wide breadth, and they really ran with it. I think it felt very real, great relationships, great storyline. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I give this 3.5 out of 5 stars.
That is an excellent
Very
score.
good, yeah.
That is an excellent score.
I really would recommend. Tony?
I thought it was excellent as well, and I feel like it's different. I feel like it's something that doesn't feel like really anything else. The whole time, it puts you in a certain mood. I also feel like it's funny.
It is.
I laughed many times.
There's comic relief in here.
Out loud, and
especially
the
from Dianne
performances
Wiest.
alone. If you are not a fan of Soderbergh, or you don't like what we're telling you about this film, but you're a fan of any one of those actresses, then you should definitely see this film.
100%.
I give it 4 out of 5 stars. I really thought it was unique and interesting.
Strong film.
Quite strong.
In these days now, you don't see a lot of... In these days, you don't see a lot of these great performances anymore, but you do here.
You do here.
We'd love to talk more about it, but that's just not our thing. We're done. That's it. We're done for this episode.
We're done. We're hot. It's freaking boiling
it's
in
a little
here.
warm.
It's 130 freaking degrees.
That's why I'm wearing a parka. That is it for this episode. We thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much.
Please share your comments below.
Or above. I don't care.
Left, right.
We just want comments.
Yeah. And some likes.
You want.
Subscribe, because we're going to be doing a lot more
dislikes
videos.
Even. Just watch the damn thing.
Thumbs left, right.
Really
Who cares
care.
where the thumbs are?
Yeah.
But we got to go. So until next time, we are the
3
Minute
Critics. All right.
Yeah.
Good. How was the skiing?
I did cocaine.